So this is my out of theatre reaction of Wicked for Good. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, my name's Luna Rhodes, channel name Luna Avengers. So thank you ever so much for joining me. And yes, I am in the process of doing my hair. Washed it last night, blow drying and replaiting my hair, hence the look and the scarf. So we've just come back from watching Wicked for Good. We had to go to the first showing because this movie is more or less sold out everywhere. So everyone knows how much I absolutely loved Wicked. Totally took my breath away. Absolutely adored that movie. And again, I absolutely loved the trailers for Wicked for Good. So this is my out of theatre reaction of Wicked for Good. Okay, on a good note, Cynthia Erivo, for the script, the dialogue, the story that you were given, your performance, hypnotic. You absolutely killed it, okay? Ariana Grande, for the script, the story, the dialogue you were given, nailed it, okay? But Cynthia Erivo, I beg. Perfect. For the story, the script, the dialogue you were given. On a good note, the first act of this movie was, in my humble opinion, seamless. It was a fantastic transition, well, a jump from the first movie, from the first story, how each character has grown, the way the movie was shot, the darker themes of the story, the choreography of flight. Cynthia Erivo looked absolutely exquisite. I loved her power, her finesse, her confidence. She was badass, okay? For me, on the whole, she was definitely the best part of this movie. I thought that Ariana Grande really nailed it in Wicked. For Wicked for Good, Cynthia Erivo, for what she was given, her performance was just A-class, okay? But something went slightly awry from the moment Fiyero makes a bold decision for his future. The story for me was a bit choppy. The editing was a bit off for me. It was a bit of a protracted story. And some of the musical choices landed and some didn't, I'm afraid. The crescendo song, No Good Deed, perfect. The way it was filmed, executed, perfection. But I felt that song was misplaced in this movie. That should have been the resultant crescendo song for many frenetic bad choices and actions and reactions throughout the second and third act of the movie. Well, throughout the second act of the movie, I should say. So I felt that song was misplaced. I felt there was a lot of frenetic and tumultuous decisions made and almost reciprocal stories that it just became a bit tiresome, I have to say. But by the time we get to the third act, the emotional resonance, the movie lost some of its soul, I would say. Humbly say. This is my own opinion, just my humble opinion. The first movie was perfection. Yes, it was quite long, but still perfection. This one, as I say, the editing was choppy, the storytelling choppy. I felt the actors did a grand job. I very much loved the story of the Tin Man, how he became the Tin Man. I thought that was well executed, brilliant. But as I say, from the point when Fiyero makes a bold decision about his future,
What was that?
something was a bit, I don't know. The movie just lost some of its soul and some of its heart. And we have here wonderful actors, wonderful performances, but the way the movie was crafted onwards from there, the emotional payoffs didn't land for me. Some of the reactions just didn't seem genuine. I have to say, from the way the movie started, French kiss, brilliant. But yeah, I am not familiar with the story in terms of the musical. And I appreciate that this is a reimagining of The Wizard of Oz. 100% understand that. But I just felt a certain song was misplaced. I just felt it was very protracted. Certain elements I would have omitted from the second act and third act. I felt the movie had so much purpose, so much heart from the first act, especially surprisingly, Elphaba's sister. Loved her story, loved her intent, her modus operandi, how sinister she was, loved it. And the Tin Man story, loved it. But as I say, from Fiero's decision onwards, the movie was just, I don't know. It had all the ingredients. I don't think they should have filmed it back to back. I think they should have taken their time with this sequel and just truncate the story, have emotional payoffs, acts and reactions, and make it genuine and a certain score positioned after certain events take place. Yeah, because I don't know, it just, this is a tough one. I love certain elements of this movie, but overall it just didn't hit like the first one. Still a good movie, wonderfully shot, cinematography on point, costuming, the expansive world building, the themes, just wonderful. I just wish they'd better crafted the story, and I just wish certain compositions, I wish they were more impactful and effective. Because it seemed like a bit of a drone with certain, let me just not go in, but it just didn't hit for me. But as I say, if you've watched it and you loved it, please, I'm not going to take it away from anyone who loved this second, who loved this movie. Just my humble opinion, just my thoughts straight from the cinema. Something missing. Quite a few things missing, I would say, with this sequel. But anyway, that's just my view, my thoughts. Sorry guys, I wish I loved it. I really wish I loved it, but I just, But please comment below. If you like my video, please subscribe, be much appreciated. But what I did love was seeing the Michael Jackson trailer in the cinema. Ooh, okay. It looked good in the cinema, okay? Can't wait for that movie. But as I said, and Fire and Ash, I have to say. Okay, I'm getting more and more excited with that film, so I can't wait to see that movie. So Wicked for Good, wonderful performances, but it's just a lot missing. But anyway, please comment below, let me know your thoughts, and I shall see you on the flip. Adios for now. I'm going to get back to my hair and the rest of my day and my weekend. Wishing you guys a lovely weekend ahead, and I shall see you on the flip. Adios for now. Bye.